Pearls Properties from Realty World American River Properties. Hi guys. So this video is going to be about credit. Yes, credit. I have promised this video for quite some time, so here goes. This is going to be a one of 3 series videos. So the first one is going to be about the basics. Okay? So step 1 is to pay your bills on time. Please guys, that is the most important thing about credit, is to pay it on time. Understand, credit is an extension of money. And the extension of money will keep coming if it's paid on time. Okay? So step 1 is to, if you haven't been paying your bills on time, and you don't have 12 months in a row of paid bills on time, please, let's get that started. Start paying your bills on time. In fact, paying them 2 or 3 days before they're due is probably better advice. Okay? So step 1, pay your bills on time. Step 2 is to pull your credit. I like to go to Experian, and it's free. Set yourself up a little account, and it will pull in the information about you. It will tell you, it will have your jobs, it will have the places that you've lived, it will have your credit, good, bad, or ugly. It's going to be about you. So once you've pulled your credit report, take some time, take a look-see at it, get to know you. That report is all about you. So if there's an error on it, or there's something that doesn't belong to you, or there is an account that it looks like somebody opened and it's not yours, then you need to dispute that. We need to dispute that and get that off your credit report. Okay? But understand, if the account is yours, don't play games. If it's yours, then you need to acknowledge that it's yours. And don't try to dispute an account that is not yours, because they will go back to the creditor. They will get the contract that you signed with your name on it, and they will prove that the debt is yours. And then they won't believe you going forward. So please, I beg you, do not dispute something that is true. Okay? Just stop using your credit. Stop it. Stop it altogether. The reason being is that when you use your credit or you give your information to somebody, you find something online you want, you go in, you fill out name, address, social security number, birth date. That gives them permission to pull your credit. Okay? If your credit is not in good standing, 2 things are going to happen. Number 1, you're going to get denied. And number 2, you're going to have inquiries on your credit report. Inquiries are, they're basically hard pulls. Okay? There's a difference between a soft pull and a hard pull. So a soft pull is, I have a relationship with that company. Let me give you a for instance. I have Verizon. If I decide that I want a new Verizon phone, I go into Verizon and I look at phones, I choose the model that I want, I go over to the salesperson, they go in the back, it takes them about 30 seconds, they come back out. What they're doing is they're doing what's called a soft pull. Why? Because I already have a credit relationship with them. If they can see that I'm in good standing, I've paid my bills on time, if not sooner, then they're going to grant me that credit, that extension of money. They're going to give me that. Why? Because I've paid my debts on time. So a hard pull is, let's do the same thing. I have a phone from Verizon. If I go to Sprint, or if I go to Costco and I decide that I want to buy a phone and they run my credit, I don't have a relationship with Sprint and I don't have one with Costco when it comes to buying cell phones. So therefore, when they pull my credit, it's going to be a hard pull, and it's like, and it pulls, and it has so much oomph behind it that if you get a lot of these in a row, they could actually add up to anywhere from 5 to 15 points each. So understand, if you pull your credit, there's 3 bureaus: Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian. They're going to pull from all 3 bureaus, which could mean 3 inquiries on your credit report. Inquiries are basically you applied for credit. Whether you got it or not, it's an inquiry, and it stays on your credit for 2 years. Okay? So understand, if those points add up and you've got 10 of them, 5 times 10 is 50. That would be 50 points that you've lost in credit because you've tried to get credit and you were accepted or denied. So if you want to apply for something, please pull your credit first. See what your score is. Make sure you're in good standings. That way you will get approved. Okay? How often should I look at my credit report? My question to you is, how often do you look at your bank account? Your credit report is an extension of you. It's all about you. So if there's errors, or if there's issues, or somebody has pulled credit or gotten a copy of your social security number, and now they're charging things and it's being reported to your credit report, you won't know that unless you're pulling your credit and looking at it. So my suggestion to you is, please check your credit at least once to 2 times a month and make sure that everything is in good standing.